I finally pulled myself together. I did. Yes, I'm feeling good this evening. I feel, I don't know, I just feel like a weight lifted up off of me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Oh, you know what? Let me go get the phone stand. I can get the phone stand and then I can get me a cup of coffee. So give me 1 second. I'm about to go get me a cup of coffee and I'm gonna get the phone stand. Alright, sorry y'all. I'm about to put the phone stand. Hey, how are you? How are you, Castro? Did y'all get y'all royal mugs? Y'all know I have mugs. If y'all hit the shopping cart, if y'all hit the shopping cart, y'all can always shop and get y'all some mugs. Uh, what creator highlight? And this is my coffee. How are y'all feeling? Okay, it says Queen Tulsa, and it says grow through what you go through. So it says that right there. And then on the back, yes. Yeah, nobody really can. Don't take it personal. Nobody really can. Yeah, I don't have like a set schedule right now. I just sent my oldest off to cadet camp today. Well, yes, hold on. Yes, after 12. What was 12? 12. I sent my baby off to cadet camp yesterday. And so, yeah, got the house in order. Got some things planned and in order. And you know how it goes. Life be life. And Life be lifing, but it's, I just make the best of it. I make the shit look easy. Can't, I already read the comment. How are y'all feeling? I miss y'all. Do y'all miss me? Who miss me? Who miss me? Yeah, I was just out here. I was thinking about going live tonight, but I'm not really sure if I am. hmm I'm not really sure if I'm gonna go live and do a show tonight, but I kind of feel like I should because I do feel like a weight lifted off my chest. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, and there's some stories that I want to talk about, and I've been like y'all. I'm trying to keep it together, but but yeah, we're just pushing through. I'm not doing no complaining. I'm just riding the wave, riding the wave. But yeah, I'm so glad that there's gonna be a new. I mean, speaking of like my shows and stuff, we're working on the schedule. We're working on the schedule right now as we speak. Um, and we'll have something in motion. I want to say by the end of this week, I'll say just pay attention. So by the end of this week, we'll have like kind of a set schedule. And what I'll do is because I have my supporters that they don't know the beef sector and stuff like that. So I really need to transition those people to the beef sector over the next case for Queen Tulsa because it's cases that I'm going to be um I'm more of like doing the parodies and I'm in my judge's role and I'm trying these cases, and so I think next case with Queen Tulsa is strictly going to be designed for the beef sector because we are going to be we're on our way to 7K, and then we're going to be on our way to 10K. So really um I want to start cleaning up our act right now, while we have time. So if I can have things separated, and I keep saying, "Oh, I'm going to separate this, I'm going to separate that," but child, with my busy life over here, having all these animals, like I love my babies, but sometimes y'all they can be a bit overwhelming. I'm telling you. Hi, Empress. Just Empress. Hi, Tulsa. I had to catch your replay today. So is it true your man shaded today? Shaded today? Who? My man? Specify who you're talking about, sweetheart. More than one pet is a lot. Yes. When I tell y'all, we gonna work it out though. It's already worked out. It's already worked out. Mm-hmm. I didn't put on no lip gloss. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I like that Rihanna lip gloss. I know like the hot, no, I think it's called Heat. It's like red, and then she has like this other one. It's like a soft, like not really what color? It's not really a nude, but it's like a glossy one. I like that one. And then I like and the pink. I think it's a pink one. Yeah, but I actually love her products. You said I meant shaded you today, Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson is not my man. Let's be clear on that. He's not my man. And I heard that he had called me a transmission. And, like, girlfriend, I'm not really sure what type of time Jay Wilson was on today. Maybe he was in his moment, And I'm just like, don't refer to me as no damn transmission. Like, my name is Queen Tulsa, and let's get that straight. Those name callings and things, because I don't think that we want to do name calling. You know, you, I don't. I think we probably want to stay away from name calling, sweetheart. Okay. Yeah, let's just leave the name calling alone. Because Miss Thing was looking like Mr. Potato Head over there driving that car on his way to motherfucking McDonald's. Hello? We calling each other names now? Okay. He was looking like the hash brown that was on my thumbnail, honey. I was like, what? A transmission? Like, girl, it's Pride Month. What's the tea? Like, girl, what's the tea? It's Pride Month. You hoes ain't happy? Y'all ain't got no pride? And I'm always chilled. I'm always happy, you know? Mm. You know? Y'all see and hear my husband. Y'all hear my partner. Y'all see my kids. Y'all see me being a mother. Y'all see me being an actress. Y'all see me doing my thing. Credit, but it's all good. It's all good. My day gonna come. My day gonna come. I don't even trip on it. But the name calling me a transmission, like, girl, what jumped up in your panties? The girls are not well. The girls are pressed, honey. The girls are mad because all of the boys want Queen Tulsa because I'm the type of person, like, I'm a fun girl, but then I'm also a sweetie pie. Like, don't even get it twisted. And the guys, no matter if they be calling names, this, that, or that, I don't listen to that because it's not what I am. So, I mean, it goes right off my shoulder, honey. Right, get off of my shoulder, honey. I don't even listen to all that he say, she say crap, because I know who I am as a person. Once you know who you are, nothing else can phase you. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, transmission. So we transmissions now. We car parts. We car parts now. You calling me a car part? I was like, wow. Do he need a new transmission? Is his alarm still going off and he having to hurry up and open up the door and put the key in? I mean, I don't know. Ask him. I just be growing through what I be going through. Mhm. I can sit here on my front porch and look at the skyline. Listen here, let me show y'all my view right now. Let me show y'all my view. Okay, because, people got, big old 2-story houses, shout, and honey, get into it. Okay. That's my view right there. Hold on. This is my beautiful view right downtown. Now let me wipe it off of there. Let me wipe this off. How many of these content creators will come on live and really kick it with y'all? We ain't asking y'all for no money. We just here to kick it. You feel me? And if y'all look at my thumbnail, I mean my intro, my outro, when it comes on, like when I say I'm dropping y'all off in Queen City, those are the buildings back there that are on my situation. Yeah, I'm sitting out here in my dress. You said he didn't call no name. Sherry R, did you watch the video? He said, that's not like him, is it? Are you sure that is not like him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is going on? Cause I had to crank up this live. I'm like transmission. I need some straightening. We need to get some straightening. I need to know where he coming from. What did he mean by that? What happened? Why did he say such a thing? Were you arguing? Girl, no, I wasn't even there with him. I wasn't there on his panel or nothing. That's he just started going off. You said I wish I could sit out like that, but I'm afraid of coyotes and raccoons. Girl, ooh, I want to be in a country life, but girl, I can't do the possums either. Girl, you got to worry about the possums too. Shoot. But you know the girls. I mean the girls are not well. You know, the girls are not well, and you know I'm just you know I'm just trying to promote Sister of Service, right? And that's going around. And to the people that I like, I'll hit their panel and donate some of my time. Don't think that because I'm coming over to your panel that, oh, you're getting over on me. No, this is Sister of Service. And I go where I enjoy it and where I like to have a little kiki, right? And so, I don't know, it's just something about this month, Pride, and Marsha P. Johnson, and you know how Marsha P. Johnson made it possible for the gays. You know, she just didn't stand up for trans rights. You know, she made it where she fought for their rights too. And it's always this damn divide. And you know, I know where it's coming from. It's that dark energy. It's the dark energy. And I just know who I am at the end of the day, y'all. And I can't change nobody. Adults are going to be adults. They're going to do what they want to do. And I'm not here to change nobody, you know? But I'm just like, I'm not no damn transmission, you know? And he did. He put it in his title. He said, head doctor and two transmissions. Yep, that's what he said. I guess he had a wild hair up his ass. Is somebody feeling a certain type of way? Got him feeling some type of way. Child, what's going on? Okay. Hold on, let me do this. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the V right there. You said that was about Rothschild. No, you didn't get it because did y'all watch the video? Did y'all watch the video? You are the only content creator that actually show your life. Child, yeah. Everybody else, honey, they be either on avatar mode or either on hmm yes, honey. I feel good. I feel good all over. Yes. I'm just having me a little nice little seat, just hanging out on the porch. Got my dress on. I'm gonna wear this for the show tonight. I'm wearing this for the show tonight. So I know I'm gonna go live. You said I did not, but I will. Okay. Watch it and then come back and put in the comments that I was right. When you come back, when you read that, when you watch that video, come back to the comments and say, girl, you was right. And see, this is my thing, girl. You're not gonna. Once you start disrespecting me, it's like a little joke. No, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. When people be trying to sit up here and joke with you, no, that's how you feel. No, girl, that's how you feel. Now, you already know, we already cracked the ice long ago. We had our little back and forth. And that was to break the ice. Okay, you can read, I can read. We do our little thing. We do our little, whenever I come over, we just hang out, we do our thing. We do our little banter back and forth. But now, with the name calling and stuff, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Hold on, y'all. Oh, and y'all remind me to put on some lip gloss. I need some lip gloss. Oh, and this is another thing. Like, when I elevate to a certain age, when I elevate to a certain age, I'm not going to be in competition with the younger generation. Like, this is the younger generation, they coming up behind me. So why would I lead them astray when I could actually help them? And it's like with these OGs, like they just, I don't get it. They so fab, but they know nothing about community service. They know nothing about volunteering your time. They don't understand what changing, what needs to be changed. But they can't see what needs to be changed because they with the bullshit. It's like, learn when to cut it on, when to cut it off, when to be serious and when to play. But we can play all day, but all this transmission, no. Mr. Potato Head. Okay? I'm like, I know the clumps. Nigga about to bust out that seatbelt. I know he is not calling me no transmission. He gonna need one in a minute when his fat ass foot gets stuck to the gas. Y'all, a transmission? You got me twisted. You really got me twisted. Just weird for no reason. What was that? Hi, I'm okay. Um, I don't know. Hassan, I don't want you over here. I'm sorry, but I gotta ban you from my channel. I don't want you over here. Thank you. Moving right along. Um, I've worked so hard in my transition to get to where I am for somebody to be calling me a transmission. Like, girl, And if it means that I don't speak to this person ever again, then that's okay with me. But you will not sit up here and play in my face. Girl, what the hell? Yeah, nobody gets to treat me any kind of way. And I think these people on here, they get it twisted. And just because y'all see me somewhere and things like that, like it's okay. Like I said, it's I can be cool with people, but when it comes to like the whole disrespect thing, mm-mm. I don't, mm-mm, no. And you have to teach people how to treat you. Oh, thank you. Oh, and for those of you, and for those of you that are gonna feel a certain type of way or go run this back to him, that is perfectly fine. I would love for you to do that. Yeah, I would love for you to do that. Because he says that he doesn't watch anybody, or he doesn't, he never said he watches me. So I'm assuming that he doesn't. So y'all make sure y'all give him a message. And see, this is another thing. When it comes to me, and when I had called them people on uppity, you damn right I'm gonna do it. And it's so sad because all you grown ass people out here, y'all couldn't do the right thing. Only thing y'all did was want to use the lady for content. Y'all got off to her yelling and screaming with somebody while her kid was in the room. Y'all never stood up and said nothing. No, because y'all was looking for a moment. Y'all was looking for something to talk about. When you are out here laughing at your own people and their traumas and their pain, even with Lady Dimples, I mean, I felt she went too far with Brian. Don't laugh at nobody for getting essayed. I mean, that's his story. If he didn't tell you, and then this is another thing. Ro was like, "Well, Brian, you never told me that." Well, Ro, you can't hold water. What did you think? Yeah. And see, this is the thing. I don't even have to go on their panels to give commentary. I'm like working my way to 7K. Honestly, I didn't buy no subscribers. I got my shit from the ground up. Didn't buy nothing. I work for everything that I want. I ain't trying to cheat you. All I'm trying to do is please you. Okay? That's it. We are 125 subscribers away from 7K, and that's what I'm focusing on. That's what my energy is going to be on. This. Is I got things to do. And I tried to recruit people that I felt had talent. Hey, come on, let's work together. Let's collab. That's what YouTube want us to do, collab. But the only thing they want to do is strike each other. Oh, girl, but that ain't my party. That ain't my jizz. That ain't my um. I'm getting off. You know, I'm not into taking no food off of nobody's table. You know, mm-mm. You over here striking and doing all that. Like, y'all are so childish. Grow up. And just the older individuals that be on here with that foolishness and mess, just looking so stupid. Are you that old? So y'all are that old. I don't want to be like y'all when I am seasoned in my 50s, baby. I want to be relaxed. I want to be relaxed, honey. Honey, doing me some traveling. You know, my kid's gonna be up out the house. It's just gonna be me and my husband and child. That's I'm trying to be with him. I'm trying to live. You know, wonderful. You know, like no stress, no more pain, no more pain, no drama, no more drama in my life. Okay, I don't have no drama in my life. Okay, that's why I say when I hang it up on YouTube, girl, it's today was so amazing and just the way me and my husband we just network and just he gets me. It's so hard to explain it for those that probably don't know. My husband is being so on point, and it's just like it feels good to be loved. It feels good to love. Like that man right there, y'all, is my everything. That man is my everything. And that's why we so perfect for each other. We met in March and we was married by September, child. Shout out to Grinder. But yeah, we met in March and we was married by September. And when I tell you, I thought with me getting married, like my whole life was like there was just supposed to be this magic button and everything just damn disappeared and it didn't. Really, I want to say like in the first year of my marriage, it was very challenging. It was very challenging. We all saw in like 2019, I went to jail. In that situation, oh my goodness, it got so out of hand. Like, thank God, because I could be doing life behind bars right now. But God, and it's like, oh, I don't have no problem, this, that, and the third. And 2019 is when I got my help. And that was the best decision that I made for myself. It was the best decision that I made for me. Talk about making a decision for you and sticking to it. Yeah, that was the best decision that I made. And if I hadn't, I feel like I would have lost my marriage because I wasn't really off the chain, but with anger and things like that, and being triggered, and you know, still dealing with family, and they on some other type of shit. They treat me a certain type of way, and it was just, my dynamic with my mom, my siblings, and just being on jobs, just like it was just, y'all. I got fired a week before my wedding day. And my boss, she knew I was a supervisor. I got fired a week before, but it was just it was all good because like everything was paid for, and it was like whatever. But yeah, I got fired in the month of August. Ah. But my husband, he knew, like, you know, he saw that I was a good woman. And I feel like with the profession that I was in at the time, um, and the work that I did, we were actually in the same field. So, but we just worked for different companies. And plus, he was going to school. Um, and so, this man bought me a table. Like, we was seeing each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was seeing each other. And I did see something in him because, like, at this time I'm dating. So it was this dude. What was his name? Damn, what was his name? Robert. Robert. This black dude named Robert. Uh, okay, Robert. What did he do? Robert stole a pair of my shoes because, like, in the past, he had cheated on me with this girl. I ended up meeting them at Walmart because I ended up messaging her on. I'm gonna be all over the place, but I had messaged her on Facebook Messenger, and she was because he was like, I need to ride home from work. I was at work, and so you know how she commented on there, where you at or something like that. Where you at? This is my man. So I ended up messaging her, honey. We met at the. She was like, we still over here at the Walmart. I was like, well, girl, please stay there. So we confronted him, and he was like, he didn't know me, and I'm like, what? And so I showed her the messages and stuff, and I ended up leaving. He ended up leaving with her. Hold on, what happened? Yeah, I think he left with her, and I don't think I talked to him for a while. Some way, somehow, we had connected back up. I had took off work. I don't know why I did that. Had him over, spent the night. I had to go to work the next day because I was working like 3 jobs. Um, and something just told me to go home. Child, I was on my way home, got a speeding ticket, and this nigga had robbed my house. I'm like, what? So yeah, that was Robert. So Robert ended up coming back around when I was on my quest for a man. He came back around. Yep, he came back around. And so me and him, and Robert was really only good for, you know, he had some good stuff. And, Robert was very, we'll just leave it right there. Robert was good. Um, but then so I was dating like different guys, just trying to see which one was hitting. I knew Robert wasn't gonna make the cut. Robert was a thief. Um, And so, like I said, when I was dating, trying to figure out, but my husband, he really stood out. It was like, out of the dudes that I was dealing with, um, some of them they had potential, but some of them they just was a DL, and I'm not DL. I'm not living in no closet with you. I'm not doing that. So you can be DL on your own, but I need a man that's gonna prance me around, prance my sexy ass around town. I look too damn good to be somebody's secret. Hello. So yeah, that's what that was with him. But like I said, I ended up choosing my husband, and I actually asked him to marry me. Sure did. And but we staged it on social media as like he proposed to me. Cause I was like, give me my moment. Like I need these hoes to understand that this is really about to happen. So, and this was so crazy too, y'all. Like, and it's so like things are just making so much sense right now. Like it was just, it's always been a competition in my life with like just period. So I'm getting married. Then my sister, she said she's getting married too. My sister lied. She didn't get married. She didn't. It was a whole bunch. But yeah. So then we got married, and um, like I said, in 2019, 2019 was the year that I had to get my ish together. That was the year I got in counseling and therapy and stuff, and um, it was rocky at first. I mean, it was different. Um, when you're talking about structure and like addressing, things that really bothered me. Um, and I just trusted the process, just prayed, trust the process, and here we are today. So, like I said, I don't let people just come and just think that they're going to treat me any kind of way. Like my family thought that they could treat me any kind of way, and if I can distance myself from them, I can distance myself from anybody. And let me just say this: even though I was out there walking the streets or whatever the case may have been, um, I was able to spend time alone. So I've traveled, you know. When I was out there, state to state, I enjoyed it, you know. I mean, I got to treat myself to dinners, only had me to worry about. I was just making money. I was, had my own car, you know, had my own transportation. My car was paid off. Um, and I was living the life, baby. And I met some great, amazing people in the business. I'll never knock something that kept me afloat and kept me with the roof over my head. And like I said, when people try to throw that up, baby, I'm not doing it now, so I'm not even offended by it. And just best best believe, when I was out there, I was so good to those clients. They called me back. I was majority of my clients' favorite. Okay, so um, even in those moments, it wasn't even all about what people thought that it was about, and it wasn't all about sex. It was about, you know, they just wanted to talk, and they just wanted to talk. They wanted somebody to listen to them, and that's what's, majority of men want. They just want somebody to talk to them, hear them out. Don't be judgmental to them. And if you be open and vulnerable with them, then they'll be open and vulnerable with you. But you cannot be judging them. If you're trying to get to know somebody, don't be judgmental to them. And don't retain that information to throw it back in their face. Like, if you really trying to get to know them, get to know them. But if you know you have fucked up intentions, don't do that to people, because karma and life, this universe, it just does not play. That's why anytime, like, if I had a date and they would come, hold on. When I would have a date and they would come, I would be like super sweet and super nice to them, because you never know what type of mood they're in. You never know what type of mood they're in. So when my dates would come to the door, I would make sure I greet them with a big hug and tell them that I'm so happy that they finally made it, and that it did take a little long, but now we can make up for that time. And so my goal was to get them comfortable at the door. So if they had anything in their mind, they're just gonna be overwhelmed with the way I was excited to greet them. And the next time they see me, they know that's how they're gonna be greeted. So, um, but yeah, so yeah, those are just some of the things. I got me some coffee, y'all. I might go live tonight. Hi. I'm sorry. I just been over here. I haven't even checked the I haven't even checked the I've grown to really like you, Tulsa. Thank you, Empress. Oh, I forgot about that. Have they gotten back to you about that situation? Oh, I don't know what situation you talking about. I'm so disappointed in you. What you so disappointed in you? Repeating dresses. What are you talking about? Hi, MJE. I've been saying for a couple of years that Queen Tulsa is more ladylike than 99% of women on YouTube. Thank you, MJE. Heels, lipstick, and pow pows. Boss lady, hey, boo. He says, speak on it. Hey, Norris Tony. The boss did you a favor. The boss did me a favor. If we're talking about a certain thing, um, I got my tatas. I think if we're talking about the same thing, I think if we're talking about the same thing, I got tatas. Oh, I need a charger before it goes dead. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. So yes, the boss definitely did me a favor because, or y'all, I'm gonna come right back. I'm sorry.